A Foodie's Guide to Moscow, Top 10 Art and Culture Restaurants, Traveler's Guide to Russia Part 1. If the old Russian proverb sk, cabbage soup, and kasha, porridge, is our nourishment were anything to go by, food lovers would have little reason to visit the Russian capital. However, since the fall of the Soviet Union, Moscow has witnessed the arrival of huge numbers of new establishments, proffering everything from traditional Russian fare to the current fashion for sushi. We explore 10 of the most interesting restaurants in Moscow showcasing local art and culture. Café Pushkin. Since its beginnings in 1999, the opulent Café Pushkin has been a staple of eating out in Moscow. Set over 3 floors in a beautifully recreated 19th-century mansion, it radiates the historic decadence of Imperial Russia, with fully liveried waiters, elegant furnishings and antiques. 3 themed floors comprise the restaurant, the pharmacy, the library, and the fireplace room, all sumptuously decorated and each offering a different menu. You will be treated to a selection of outstanding Russian and international favorites, including caviar, dumplings, and stews fit for a Tsar, although regrettably also priced for a Tsar. Open 24 hours a day, the cafe also offers great breakfasts and fantastic views of Tverskoy Boulevard from the library floor. This spot should always be first choice of those with a taste for the life of royalty. Café Pushkin, 26, Russia, +7 495 739-0033. Kvartira 44. Hidden away in an unremarkable block of old flats lies a tiny gem of a restaurant you would hardly notice was there. While its propaganda posters and faded carpets are throwbacks to mid-20th century living, this cafe restaurant idol nevertheless has none of the old Soviet austerity. Lined with bookshelves and furnished with period decor and antique furniture, Kvartira 44, or Apartment 44, resembles an extremely crowded sitting room, and emanates a warm, intimate, old-world atmosphere popular with students, intellectuals, and artistic types. The menu generally consists of meats, pastas, fish, and salads of homemade European, particularly French, influence, although many local diners drop by simply for a glass of wine or live music from the old and much-used piano in the corner. Bear in mind that smoking inside is permitted. Kvartira 44, Bolshaya Nikitskaya St. 222, Moscow, Russia, +7 495 691-75-03. Bar Streka. In what was once the famous Krasny Oktyabr, or Red October chocolate factory, is an eclectic network of studios, clubs, galleries, and artisan cafes. A center for artistic endeavor with a definite hipster vibe, the building now houses the Streka Institute, an art and design-centered educational project, in the heart of which the Streka Bar can be found. Specializing in fresh, clean flavors, with a variety of healthy salads, noodle dishes, grilled meat, and seafood, it a refreshing change from the heavy, carbohydrate-rich cooking you are most likely to be consuming in Moscow. Of particular note is the spectacular view on offer from the terrace, stretching out over the Moskva River, the Kremlin, and Cathedral of Christ the Savior. With a stylish interior and relaxed ambience by day, the bar transforms into a sophisticated club by night, with DJ sets and live jazz at the weekends. Streka Institute, 14, 5, Russia, +7 495 771-7437. Gallery Cafe. Renowned and loved in Moscow, the Gallery Cafe is a sophisticated venue where art, music, and glamorous parties combine as bedfellows. Opened 8 years ago on the first floor of a 19th-century mansion, this socially very well-connected restaurant has swiftly developed to secure itself a position as benevolent priest of high culture, with walls adorned in contemporary art and top DJs often serenading its wealthy diners. Despite its relatively comfortable atmosphere, this primarily sleek, stylish location is still a favorite with the cream of Moscow society, frequently to be seen enjoying their seafood or stew, and the prices certainly reflect this. The terrace upstairs sometimes hosts concerts and performances in the summer and is a prime spot for sipping your vodka into the early hours at all those fashionable parties. Gallery Cafe, Petrovka St. 27, Moscow, Russia, +7 495 937-45-04. Marivana. A place for those in the know. Marivana will certainly reward your efforts if you manage to track down its secret door and ring the bell to enter. Inside, things seem much as they were 50 years ago in this bright little restaurant, decorated as a typical Soviet home back in the day. Old bookcases, vases, photo frames, televisions broadcasting old Soviet channels, a free-range cat and various other knickknacks grant this jewel of an establishment a distinctly nostalgic, homey feel. Fare is generally traditional, substantial Russian cooking, including many old favorites like warming stews, pies and dumplings. As it is not the largest of locations, bookings are strongly recommended. Such is its popularity that there are now even branches in London, New York, and Los Angeles. Marivana, Spiridonyevsky Perulok, 10, Moscow, Russia, +7 495 650-65-00.